Good morning, this is Alan Buchanan, and I provide location advice to owners and occupants of industrial buildings in Southern California. And welcome to another edition of Tuesday Traffic Tips. My tip for you today is, at what point should you wean yourself from your commercial real estate clients? Now here's what I mean by that. At some point, it is important that the occupant and the owner start to deal with one another. Now, this is much clearer delineated with a sale deal versus a lease deal. In a sale deal, once the sale escrow closes, frankly, unless there's some issues with the structure, the relationship between the buyer and the seller is over. The buyer is now the owner of the building. The seller takes his proceeds and goes down the road. But how about in a lease transaction? At what point should you start to let the occupant and the owner deal with one another? Well, my rule of thumb is this. Once the lease is signed, I try to have the owner and the occupant deal directly with one another. Now, if there's an issue that is unresolved as a result of something that you negotiated, then I believe it's important that you stay involved. But if it's an issue that came up after the lease signature, if it's an issue that had nothing to do with the negotiation, if it's some sort of a squabble between the owner and the occupant, sure, if you want to get involved, you certainly can. But I would suggest at that point is a good time to step away, allow the owner and the occupant to work things out. Okay, hope this helps. Hope you make millions of dollars with this tip. Tuesday Traffic Tip saying make it a great week.